I'm me again. Feels like it's been years.
What would you do if when you okay so he said yes would go?
I've always wanted to read this one. I got a shit. Should I put all these back? Probably get these cheaper on Amazon.
Double cup, stop phone, pull it up. She look bad in the Maybach truck.
Why not? Make way, Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Montanu is all you need. The dancers are practicing, they dance to an ancient song. We need to do song, this old one's all we need. This tradition is our mission at Moana, there's so much to do.
What do we say when somebody wants to be our friend? Listen, we can be friends, but understand that I don't go anywhere or do anything. And after texting you back one day, I will most likely drop off the face of the planet for 2 to 3 business months. Okay?
It's so fat that I break that scale. Hit kitty, yeah. P is for pussy. P-U-S-S-Y. That pussy. P-U-S-S-Y.
How do you darken your eye? Darken my eye.
Day 3 on the road to It's been ages since we left Pyramid. As always, my companions, Boop and Carl, are with me.
So you love him because he's a hero? Let me tell you something about heroes, princess. A hero would sacrifice you for the greater good. I have no such compunction. I would burn this world for you.
Words to me when my time comes around.
Light work, no reaction.
Light work, no reaction. Ooh. Okay, it's got a little kick.
She was absurdly petite, so petite that her bones could hardly hold her up. But she regularly killed grizzly bears to feed her family. Her hair wasn't quite blonde brunette, but it had an auburn sheen, and her eyes were gigantic and green, but sky.
My sister had a baby, and I took it over because she passed away, and then the baby lost its legs and its arms, and now it's nothing but a...
Now remember, he told his team, we want to rob the bank before they know they've been robbed. Stealth is... The bank exploded! Dollar bills fell from the sky like flakes.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
So where are you from?
Poland.
Bundoran. Bundoran is an idyllic seaside town on the west coast of Donegal. It's also known as the Irish Jacuzzi, due to the fact that so many Irish Republicans come down here to go to a health and wellness clinic to have their backs waxed. Bundoran is a microcosm of life itself. If life itself consisted purely of Irish Republicans and kite-surfing hippies who use words like choppy far too casually in a sentence. Is that correct?
Nie.
What?
Nie.
Yeah.
Polska jest duża. I to nie jest Donegal.
Are you possessed? Sorry, can you hold that for a sec?
तन्हाई में फरियाद तो कर सकता हूँ, वीराने को आबाद तो कर सकता हूँ, जब चाहूँ तुम्हें मिल नहीं सकता, लेकिन जब चाहूँ तुम्हें याद तो कर सकता हूँ।
छुटे आना छुटे मुझसे रंग तेरा डोलना।
See, I know this filter is already wrong because I wouldn't. I'm the first person to yell hello into a dark hallway when I hear something suspicious. Okay, that's personal. You see, that's okay because that was just a test run and this is the real one. This is how I would survive in a horror novel. I read the book. I read the book. I would survive. I would. Hey, actually, it's fine because actually
People have really strong feelings about Colleen Hoover. There was a guy named Zach, and he got really popular really fast, so a bunch of people were mad at him for that until other people stepped in and said that he didn't do anything wrong. Somebody published a book called Haunting Adeline, and the guy in it is a creepy stalker, but he's also sexy, so people seem to like that. Everybody loves this book called Fourth Wing, and it has dragons in it. They also seem to be really excited about this book series, I think actually a 2-book series about fairies getting it on. The author is controversial for some reason that nobody has explained to me yet. People seem to universally love Emily Henry and the lines, "Who did this to you?" and "Where is my wife?" If you're on here, you're probably reading about 50 to 100 books a month. That seems to be the minimum amount. And many of them are probably about sexy hockey players. The hockey players are also on here as well, and they are indeed attractive. If you have a stack of books that is no longer called a stack of books, that is called a physical TBR. The physical is because the books are real books and not Kindle books. And then TBR stands for to be read. If you have a Kindle, you can decorate it with really cute stickers. And that's what I plan to do now because I didn't realize before this that you could do that.
Go, just start reading. It was exactly what I needed. I agree. I'm feeling curiously frisky too. Alright, yeah, no. No, come on, just keep reading, keep reading.
Olha, fica parado aí que ele não vai te encontrar. Para de chorar, mano. Para de chorar. Aí, ó. Abaixa, abaixa. Galera, o palhaço louco tá caçando o Alisson, mano. Eu tô aqui em cima, não tem como eu ajudar ele. Aí, fica escondido. Calma, calma, viado. Aí, ó. Não sai daí não, ele tá te olhando. Pera aí. Espera. Calma. Tenha calma, só me escuta, mano. Se esconde. Ah, ele vai entrar. Pronto. Olha aqui, calma agora. Vê se você consegue trancar a porta, que eu vou descer. Aí, ó, fica aí, volta. Ai, meu Deus, mano, é ele. Ai, pera aí. Meu Deus, galera, o que tá acontecendo com esse palhaço? Olha aqui. Aqui. Caraca. Aí o Alisson correu, mano. Cadê o Alisson? Morreu. Já era, mano. Ai, meu Deus.
Your body like speaks to me.
Okay, these are 3 books that I wish I could read again for the first time because they impacted me so much, I loved them so much, and they changed a part of my brain. The first is Moshe Kasher's Kasher in the Rye, the true tale of a white boy from Oakland who became a drug addict, criminal, mental patient, and then turned 16. It is a beautiful memoir. I consider this the best memoir I have ever read, and reading it I was laughing, I was crying. It's a beautiful story, and it is such a complicated and beautiful analysis of addiction and mental health challenges and also humor. And I love this book, Kasher in the Rye. The second book is How to Be an Adult in Relationships by David Rico, 5 Keys to Mindful Loving. I've read a lot of books, about self-help. I've read a lot of books about psychology. This is the desert island book for me of how to understand what I'm like in relationships, not just with a partner, but even as a parent, as a friend. It is a beautiful book. It kind of cracks your heart open and then puts it back together. How to be an adult in relationships, something we all need to know. The third book that I wish I could read again for the first time is Peter Kingsley's A Book of Life. It's a very beautiful book. It is a very mysterious book. It is, dare I say, a very dangerous book for the ways it makes you start thinking and questioning. And when I got to the end of it, I literally started reading it again from page 1, because you need to keep reading this book over and over again as if it's the first time. And those are the 3 books that I wish I could experience again for the first time.
Oh, so you're the sound that every Sarah J. Maas character makes.
No! That's growling! I just want to fuck the darkling!
I'm in love with this vibe.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, what am I doing?
Okay. You know in like romantic, sexy books, when it says like a line, something like the guy puts his arm kind of like on the door frame, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Okay, try it.
Sure.
Try it. Think sexy.
Okay, yeah, I ooze that. So I come up to the door.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Like that?
Okay.
Hold on, I got it. What's the matter? Come back.
That's good.
Come back. I'm not done.
Oh, another one. Okay.
Oh, that was good. I got you.
There's this kid looking for books in the Spanish section. Finally finds a book, runs over to our grown-up who's working on their laptop and says, "Dad, I found a book. Can you please help me read it?" The dad looks at the book and goes, "I'm really sorry, buddy. I don't know any Spanish, but if you give me just a couple more minutes, I promise we'll find a book together." Kid runs back over to the Spanish section, and as they do, another kid runs up and goes, "I think I know Spanish. Can I help you read this book?" Both kids walk over to our little tiny couch, start reading the book. The other kid's grown up goes up to the dad and goes, "I'm really sorry. My kid doesn't know a single word of Spanish. They just really like people. I'm so sorry." Dad starts laughing. The grown-ups engage in conversation. Both kids are over there reading / not really reading the Spanish book. Another kid who's been watching the whole time, appears to be slightly older than the other 2 kids, goes over to them and says, "Hi, I know Spanish. Can we all read the book together?" The 2 kids scoot over, the 3rd kid sits down, and then that kid who knows Spanish starts reading the book to the other 2 little kids. After a few minutes, they finish the book. They all go their separate ways. The kid who knew Spanish goes up there, grown up, and says, "Grandma, did you see me?" The grandma puts their arm around the kid, and they're both just smiling, big, gigantic smiles, and they both leave the library. And I love it. I am now confident that library kids are going to save the world. Yes.